Welcome to aminacademy.com. In physics, let us discuss and derive the equation of motion. Let u equal initial velocity of the body and v equal final velocity of body, a equal uniform acceleration of a body, and t equal time taken. Now let us derive the equations one by one. First one, acceleration of the body at any instant is given by the first derivative of velocity with respect to time. We know that acceleration of your body at any time, that is dv by dt, or we can say by cross multiplying dv equal a dt. Now the velocity changes from u to v. U to v means initial to final velocity. Now integration of dv with respect to conditions of initial velocity u, final velocity v, which is equal integral of a dt with a starting time, that is 0 to the time t. Now which gives v minus u. Integral of dv is with limits u and v is v minus u. Here integral of a dt is at. A is a constant and t with respect to 0 to t, which gives at. We have v minus u equal at, then v equal u plus at is a first equation of the motion. Now the second one, the velocity of the body is given by the first derivative of the displacement with respect to time. We know that v velocity equal ds by dt, means change in displacement with respect to time, or ds equal v dt. We have, since v equal u plus at already proved, therefore we can say ds equal u plus at into dt. Now the distance is covered in time t by the body. Now is we can get it like integral of 0 to s ds, integral of displacement equal integral of 0 to time, then u plus at dt. Now we can expand this. Integral of ds, that is integral of ds with respect to the limit 0 to s is s. Here integral of 0 to t, first distribute u plus at into dt, that is u dt plus integral of 0 to t at dt. Now s equal integral of u with limits 0 to t is ut plus, because 0 limit not affect, and integral of a t squared at dt with respect to limits 0 to t is a t squared 0 to t. Now s equal ut plus 0 limit not affect, then here we can get, because at integral is at squared by 2, therefore have at square. This is the second equation of the motion. Now let us discuss third equation. We will derive that the acceleration is given by the first derivative of velocity with respect to time. Now a equal dv by dt, then dv by dt we can write as dv by ds into ds by dt. Therefore, which is further equal dv by ds, already we know ds by dt is v. Therefore, we can say ds equal from that 1 by a v dv. Now integrating both sides, that is integral of ds with the limit 0 to s equal 1 by a integral of v dv with limits of u and v. Initial velocity is u, final velocity is v. Now integral of ds with limit 0 to s is s equal 1 by a, then v square by 2, the limits u to v. Therefore s equal 1 by a, that is v squared minus u squared by 2. Now s equal 1 by 2a v squared minus u squared, by cross multiplying 2a s equal v squared minus u squared. Therefore v squared equal u squared plus 2as. So we derived three equations of motion. Now let us continue the discussion of expression of the distance traveled in nth second. Let us derive the formula. Now let your body move with an initial velocity u, that is u, and final velocity v, then acceleration equal a. Now we can say distance traveled in the nth second, we can say nth second of motion equals we can say Sn equal distance traveled during in seconds minus distance traveled by n minus 1 seconds, which gives distance traveled in nth second. Now we can derive that. Now dn means distance traveled in nth second. Distance traveled in n seconds, not n second. Dn equal un plus half un plus half an squared, because instead of t we are writing n, an squared, and distance traveled in n minus 1 seconds is equal d n minus 1 equal u, instead of n you write n minus 1 half a n minus 1 whole square. Therefore nth distance traveled in nth second, I can write is, we can write now Sn equal means dn minus dn minus 1, which is equal un plus half a n squared minus un minus 1 plus half a n minus 1 whole square. We can simplify, that is un plus half a n squared minus un minus and minus plus u minus un minus u minus half a n minus 1 whole square. Now we can further simplify un plus half a n squared minus un plus u minus half a, expanding n minus 1 is what, n squared minus 2n plus 1. Here the un cut here, further half a n squared plus u minus half a n squared, minus into minus plus, half into 2 is 1, that is n minus half a. Here half a n squared and plus half n is minus half a n squared cut, we get u plus n minus half a. Which is equal, we can write Sn equal u plus that is u plus a into n minus half. This is not n, it's an. Here, that is here an. Here we give u plus an minus half a. Further simplification, Sn equal to u plus a into n minus half. By further simplification you get it u plus a to 2n minus 1. Therefore Sn we can get u plus half a 2n minus 1 is a distance traveled by the body in nth second.